So the other day we were running out a little bit of time and we didn't quite finish this, so I've decided to make a video to actually show you how to redraw this. So, or you can fix it up, that's up to you. This is what we're going to draw, and this is what I did the other day. That's in the invisibility mode or X-ray mode, showing you what it looks like inside. Okay, so I'm going to start a new drawing, file new, and we're going to start with a rectangle. Rectangle is 190 by 140 millimeters. Shift Z to zoom. Give that some thickness, 12 millimeters. Push pull 12 mils. Triple click 1, 2, 3, and make that a group. Okay, so we're going to divide that up now with some guidelines. We're going to do a guideline in from the edge there, 20 millimeters, using the tape measure tool. We're going to do another one in 30 millimeters. From this side, 30 millimeters and 20 millimeters. From the end, 10 millimeters, and from this end, 15 millimeters. Now we've got the basis to draw our shape now. So I'm going to double click on this to open it, edit mode, C for circle, click, drag, click, drag. Draw the two circles. We're now going to join lines to join the circles up with the edge. Click from there to there. That's the quadrant point of the circle. And that quadrant point of the circle out to here. What I mean by the quadrant is the intersection of that guide line and the edge of the circle itself. Then we're going to go from that quadrant to there. We've now got the shape. Remove these pieces here. Don't worry that this is a different color, that's right. And use push pull to push the rest of it down. So I go to the end and to the back. Done. We've now got to do an arc across the front here. So I'm going to use A for the arc tool. We're going to intersection of that guide line to the intersection of that guide line out to the midpoint. P for push pull, push that down, push that down. There's our shape. Don't need those guidelines anymore, so we're going to delete those guides. We're now going to copy that and make a sandwich of 3. So we're going to use the move copy tool. We're going to move up here. We're going to click on that bottom edge, hit the Alt key or Option key to make a copy. You'll notice the cursor changes to a plus sign, and move that up. Now that middle one is actually 19 millimeters, so we have to edit that. We need to double click to open it, use the push pull tool, and we need to bring that up. Seven millimeters. We're now going to copy this again. So we're going to use move copy, click, Alt for the copy, and put that on top. We now have our sandwich of the 3 pieces that make up our horn. So I'm going to zoom out. Shift Z. Now, we need to modify the top and bottom ones. So we need to create a slot in the top here. Okay, and we need to create the W shape inside. So the first thing we need to do is need to open the top for editing mode. We're now going to place some guidelines on that. One at 25 millimeters from the back, and one here on the side, 12 millimeters, and 12 millimeters. All right, we're then going to draw a circle right there, or a radius of 6 millimeters. And one here, a radius of 6 millimeters. We're going to draw a line between there and there, and between there and there. Erase those. Now, if it doesn't work for you this time, it's possibly because you didn't touch the circle with your lines. Just make sure you do that. Now we've got that, we can push that through to the bottom and create the slot. Okay, now we've done that, we need to modify this center one. So we double click on that, but you'll notice the top is still visible. So what we need to do is need to go to View, Component, Edit, and Hide Rest of Model. That makes it easy now to just see that middle piece and to modify it. And we're going to do some more guidelines. T for guidelines, click on that back there, come through, and that one's 25 millimeters. And then from the side here, we're going to come in 15. From the side here, 15. And then from that, we're going to come in another 20 and another 20. We've now got the shape. So we're going to draw arcs from here out to there. So use the arc tool, A for arc tool, click on that, and we're going to do a bulge of 7 millimeters. Same for this one, click from there to there, bulge 7 millimeters. We're going to do the same for the front, well, in the middle here. But what we're going to make it easier, what we're going to do is take that line and we're going to copy it. So if we move, copy from there, so move, Alt to make copy and bring it there. And we take this one and we move, copy and place it there. You'll notice that it comes out to here. Now this is a little bit bigger than the one that we had before. So I've obviously made a mistake with these lines, but we can fix that. We can move that along a little bit. No, I don't think I'll do it. We'll leave it the way it is. Remove this piece here, remove that piece there. Then we're going to draw a line across the back there and one across there to there. Okay, now we can push-pull this down and we removed it. And that's it. We click off here, the other bit comes back. Using the X-ray, we can see inside that it's all lined up. See the top here. Might want to push that back a little bit. So let's modify that. Let's double click on that one. We'll push that back a little bit. So we'll push this back 5 millimeters, I think. That's better. All right, we're finished. Now turn the X-ray off, and what you might want to do is render it with a timber render. So if we go to the paint bucket tool, select wood textures and paint it up. It would look nice with the engraving in there, and I've discovered how to do an engraving. So I'm going to do a circle here like this, and I'm going to do it in the middle. Okay, we'll make that a radius of 30 millimeters. You know what I didn't do? I forgot to open it in edit mode. So double click. Might put some guidelines there too. Okay, so I'm going to draw a circle there, radius of 30 millimeters. And I'm going to push that down, just push that down 3 millimeters. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a character, a letter A, capital letter A. Font size, I think that's a little bit big, but we can make that smaller later. And can we just type in there, let's make that 30. Okay, now we're going to rotate that round, Q. ,90 degrees, and I'm going to make that thicker. I'm going to make that larger actually. Bring it out to here, bring it out to here, bring it out to here, bring it out to there. Okay, it looks like it's been engraved in there, doesn't it? Okay, and I think that will do me. You can play around with that how much you like. And that's it. Once you've done that, you need to save it. File save as. Call that our horn, phone horn. Save. You might want to round over this edge here, and you can do that by doing this. If you go in the corner here, double click on that, draw an arc on the corner here from there to there. Select the outside edge, shift all that outside edge there, making sure you shift all that pieces and use the follow me tool to round it over. Okay, you could do that. I'm just going to do it on the top there. Could do it on the bottom as well, but the problem with that is this comes to the side, so you might have to trim that back a bit. Now, let's do that in the bottom one here. Let's do the same. So we're going to open it up. We're going to draw an arc from there to there. We're going to select that edge there, and we're going to use the follow me tool. We've got a little bit on the end here we've got to get rid of, and a little bit from there to there. Edit, undo. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, that's a little bit more complicated because of the shape, so I'm just not going to do that one. Okay, have a go at it, and then when you're finished, you can submit your folio. Thank you for listening.